Okay, so I'm gonna do a VOD review for CoachPreacherDad. This is at around, I don't think he said exactly what star this is, but somewhere around silver or bronze. It's on Volskaya. Okay, and he's playing DPS. So right off the bat, we have, actually, I need to know. Okay, that skips forward, that skips back.
Ready for battle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. Look at the comps. Okay, so Coach is playing Torb on defense on Volskaya. Looks pretty good. We have Junk, Torb, Mercy. We have Ball, Arissa, and Baptiste. And the enemy team is playing Diva and Sigma as their tanks with Reaper, May, and Brigida and Mercy. Okay, so the enemy team is running, I guess, like a halfway Brawl comp. With at least they have the Brawl DPS with the Brigida, so our Arissa is might have some issues surviving if they just kind of slam into her. But they don't have a Lucio. They're also running Sigma Diva, which is not a great combo. But at least our team here has some pretty good like spam and choke damage with the Torb and the Junkrat to absorb that. Again, a little susceptible, I guess, to a Pharmacy. Pharmacy's pretty good on this first map. And it's really just the Torb, Turbot, and the Baptiste that can and Hammond. It's not like a complete susceptibility, but you know, Junk Torb, I would go far against when I first saw Junk Torb. However, we're in like bronze, so maybe that's probably not something to worry about. Okay, right off the bat, we have Hammond going for the 1v6 in the spawn room. The Diamond Dog is his name, with the 1 for an eye. Okay, and he's going to get frozen and die immediately. So he was going for the world record on how fast you can feed there, looks like. And he lost a little bit of time by actually using some of his abilities. He probably could have died quicker if he tried. So that's a bad start. It looks like Reaper's just already in there. Didn't really care about the Hammond. So now it's a 5v6. Typically at this point, you want to like cede some ground while you're waiting for your Hammond to get back. At least it is Hammond, so he can get back quick. Instead, we see Baptiste frontline with Immortality. While Zarissa's running away, he decides, I'm going to try to... It's my turn to 1v6. And May helpfully puts this wall up. It looks like the enemy May is a spy and is working for our team, because she just walls her own team off of the choke. But Baptiste is luckily, he decides he doesn't really care about the wall, so he's going to actually peek around the wall to try to fight them still for the 1v6. He manages to somehow not die there. He backs up to the shield. And Coach gets a kill. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's see this Torb turret placement here. This is cool. This is like at some angle. This is some Dabarella debauchery going on here. Debauchery. Looks like a pretty good placement. I mean, it's got a lot of it exposed, but it looks like a good angle. And nice kill from both DPS. Okay, so now we've stabilized kind of at this choke. Let's try to watch more of what Coach is doing. Okay, so yeah, nice. Good pick. We're playing with your turret there. The May did just stand completely still in the choke without a shield. So Squeaky Cats Czar sort of teed up that death for your team, but we will take it. Okay, so you're playing an off angle, which I guess is fine. I mean, you're not really using the shield, but the Arissa shield by itself, you know, at least it's got a junk, and this doesn't appear to be too big of an issue. I'm not really a Torb aficionado. I can't really tell you how to play him. All right. What do we have here? So let's get a. Okay, Hammond's back. Hammond is back into the fray. I don't know if he just got back, if it took him 30 seconds to get back or what, but he's back. It looks like your Junkrat is just getting kills on cooldown, so that's pretty good. And yeah, again, if I were them, I would definitely swap off Brigida. This Oliver Baxter is throwing at this point, trying to play Brigida into that comp. Your guys' comp is very anti-Brigida, with like the Torb junk spam damage. She's just sort of feeding, but I don't think that deters anyone here, whether or not they're going to feed. Reaper, okay. All right, that's an interesting play by Reaper. He decides that this corner is going to give him some safety instead of going back to his spawn. So he sort of backs up into this corner to cover both left and right flank. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite make it there. Looks like he miscalculated a bit. Deadpool V2 did on how well that corner would save him. Okay, so now May's coming in. Again, you're playing this off angle. Looks good. Not much to say about you here, Coach. You're just sort of playing the angle. You know, it's fine. Diamond Dog's back in for round 2 for feed. He didn't get up the first time, so he's going back into their spawn. Okay, let's see how this fight goes. I'm going to slow it down a bit. All right, nice. We've poked down the Sigma. You got the good off angle. Big pick on the Sigma. All right, you're playing this off angle great here. I've noticed the Sigma is shooting at this Orisa shield instead of at all of these people. That's a bit of a curious move there. At this point, we've reached the classic bronze trickle maneuver, where it looks like people are... There's no team fight appearing to occur. It appears that actually people are just dying as people are running to choke and dying. So we're gonna keep letting that happen, I guess. It's good for you. Diamond Dog's back at it again with the the big feed, but that doesn't seem to have any bearing on how this game is going to turn out. Okay, we're coming up to some ults, right? Yep, your Kitten Orisa almost has bongos. You almost have your Molten Load. And they aren't close to anything because they've just been trickling this entire time. So we're looking pretty good here. You guys can probably stagger your ults out to win the game at this point with 2.5 minutes left, but we'll see. This Mei has a very interesting use of her wall, where she uses it to sort of say, if I can't see you, don't exist, and she's just sort of blocking that line of sight, but she's on attack and she's alone. She's not really using it to isolate anybody. So she wants to wall off the Orisa to 1v1 you, but the... Okay, well... Yeah, she's going in for the kill. Unfortunately, couldn't quite make it there. She ran into a little bit of resistance and she sort of bit the dust. I'm sure she'll try again in 20 seconds. Okay, all right. You're pogging out here. You got a double kill. Yeah, I mean, as far as how you're playing Torb, there's not much to say here. You're playing on turret side. I think Dab would say you're supposed to play a different angle than your turret, but again, that has little bearing in how this. You seem to be doing fine anyways. So. Alright, so Sigma has decided to push in. He saw 3 of his teammates die, and something in his brain decided that that was the go button for him to engage a fight. So he's now pushing in. You guys are going to chase him, as you should, and you kill him. Very nice. Okay. Gamer Chick, 11 rip. Now, Diva's in a rough spot here, because she really wants to go in. It's actually, I think it's her turn to feed. If she looks at her the list, she's next on the list. But I think something in her brain saying maybe I shouldn't die. So we'll see what she does. All right, so your Orisa bongos. This might actually be the worst bongo in history. I'll have to check the records, but there's literally nothing here, and so this bongo might go down as the worst. But Diva, okay, so Diva doesn't quite feed there. That's good. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, here we go. Now action's occurring. Okay, so Reaper has found the Torb turret. He's isolated one of the most valuable parts of your team and has eliminated it. So now we have a Reaper. Now it looks like it was a well-fought battle by that turret, as our Reaper is now at 20% HP. So that turret really did quite the work. Unless maybe it was you. I didn't quite see it. Maybe it was you that... No? Well, okay, so you do recognize what's happening here. So you're going to go back. The question is any of your team going to recognize? Yes, your team does recognize. Diamond Dog is in there again. Okay, so you solo okay. Perhaps unnecessary, but you did secure the kill. So here's a nice little treat. Is that this Orisa appears to have absolutely no clue that her entire team is no longer with her. In fact, she appears to have absolutely no clue that half the enemy team is behind her too. She's decided that this part of the truck is her little zone, and she's going to hold it. We'll see how this pans out for her, and she's at half health and discorded. Let's see here. Okay, yep. Okay, this is great. So she's decided to protect her shield. I think this is a good Orisa strat, is where you get in front of your shield to body block for it, so it takes less damage. This is a pro Orisa strat here. Okay, nope, she's gonna back up. She procs fortify. What's going on the point? All right, your molten load isn't doing much. May's doing her patented May wall though. I like this. This is how you know it's this May. She walls off her own team. She uses it as sort of like a break, like a Kit Kat break here. She's not really used. I don't know the purpose of that, but you know it's squeaky cat Sar when she walls off her own team like this. Okay. Oh, okay. And then in the meantime, Orisa has in fact killed Oliver Baxter. I'm sure that was epic. Again, it appears there is absolutely no awareness that from the May has no clue what is going on here. She walled herself off and then realized, oh, that wall's in the way, so now I have to go to the other choke. She's actually, she probably thinks this game is too easy. She's trying to make it a little more difficult for herself. I like that. But I feel like the Orisa is going to eventually fall here in this epic 1v1. Okay, Orisa does fall. Now, where are you? Are you dead? Let's see. Where is... Okay, all right, you're on the flank. All right. You're on the flank. All right. Fight's going on point. May's made it to the point. All right, so what do you do when you're up here? Here comes a Diva Bomb, and you have no shield. Miss Fanciola probably should have a MO field? No. Okay. So it looks like this is going to be an L at this point on. A lot of things went wrong here. Focusing on you, probably should have saved your ultimate for not a solo contesting Reaper. Your team could use that ult right about now. But we'll see. Well, you do have a Junkrat with ult being pocketed by this Mercy. So we'll see how this goes. So if I'm you here, I'm playing the high ground. I'm looking for a pick. No one's going to be looking at you right now with the Riptire. So you're looking for a pick here. Mercy goes for the res. It's still winnable. Somehow Junkrat managed to kill nothing with that tire. And that is a feat that is so astounding, it's hard to fully register that Riptire didn't kill anybody. But move on. Okay, so you put your turret down. That's good. I was wondering when you're going to put that down. We have a contest going on here. Okay. She pops Valk. The enemy Mercy. And it looks like I believe this fight's probably just over. Reaper, okay, this okay, Reaper's old nemesis is back with the turret, and you can tell he really hates this turret. He's shooting at a wall right now, but that's not important. The important thing is he's going for this 1v1 from the low ground. He's TPing up to deal with it. All right, and now he's shooting at the floor. He's claiming victory against the turret, I suppose, in a celebratory shooting of the floor. Looks like a blizzard came out at some point. Didn't really catch much. Oh, and you got solo Sigma ulted. Okay. So let's take a breather here. Again, this is the classic. You know it's Squeaky Cat Sar when this wall comes up. I think this person is pressing the wall button because they have recognized it's one of their buttons that they can press, and I don't see much more use of that wall button other than that. It looks like, again, she's just letting Orisa back up. She's giving Orisa cover. Alright. Junkrat, okay, Junkrat's going in. He's subbing in. Putting him, coach. He's going in. He gets a kill and, okay, he uses Conk to kill and to make some space. That's nice. The question is, will he make it alive? Nice. Orisa puts a shield to try to help him. That's some good foresight there. So coming into the next fight, you guys just have a window. I'm going to make a call and say that there will be almost nobody who's going to use this window, but it'll probably come out at some point, and they have no ults. Okay, so Orisa's playing high ground by herself. She's adopting the sniper approach, and Junkrat's just face tanking here. Where are you? I believe you're coming back from spawn. You're trying to set up high ground. I like this. I like this. You know, if you get a turret on high ground, Reaper's going to try to 1v1 that thing. It'll buy you some time. Looks like a minefield was deployed by Diamond Dog. And it looks like the Sigma walks forward into it. So that's... we'll chalk that up to a bit unlucky. Okay, oh, May died over here. What are you doing? Okay, yep, like clockwork, Deadpool V2. He smells it. As soon as there's a turret, he's like my old nemesis turret man, and he goes straight for it. So he takes that out, but he loses half his health to the turret. All right, so we know we have a Reaper on the flank. Let's see how you guys respond. I don't know what sort of communication is going on here. Maybe this is being called out, maybe it's not. The world would never know. You're going to go with your Orisa to take him out. I like this. Take him out. Okay. Okay. A lot of things happened there. None of them were good, but let's just focus on a couple things. I think when you're against the Reaper as a Torbjorn, you're going to want to either aim for the head, aim for the head with your primary fire, or if not, you have to sort of get in there with your alt fire. And of course, Reaper also wants to be in there. But the first 50 points of your health are armor, so you actually have quite the advantage in the shotgun duel. You have a little bit of advantage, I guess. Plus, he was going for the Orisa, not you, and so you were like backing up and like playing like kind of scared, not wanting to get too close. But he's really just kind of farming your Orisa. So I think you owed it to your Orisa to try to get in there more and try to deal more meaningful damage. Also, that Orisa bomb does 1,000 damage this close, so you might want to break line of sight when that's happening. All right. Also, I'm gonna guess your turret was back off cooldown. It had died like 10 seconds ago. I don't know that. I mean, if it was on off cooldown, I would have just thrown it out there because you know this guy's weakness is turrets. All right, what else has happened? It looks like Orisa has died. It looks like Mercy has died. It looks like Junkrat is abandoning the point. He's gonna go for a flank. All right, Window didn't come out. Window has not yet come out. Nice, Fancy Cola. She gets a kill. And it looks like Trance comes out to do nothing, as no one was really in any real danger. I guess it covers the res against Miss Fancy Cola. Miss Fancy Cola goes down. So it's really up to this Junkrat goes down. That's a good May wall. Alright, there's a wall. Unfortunately, everyone else went the other way. I like your turret placement. It used the shield. Alright. I like, you placed the turret, you used it with the shield, and then you immediately sprint to the other corner. I like that whole play. It's like a stall tactic. You played this one well. You do have to get on the point. Alright, well, you were dead anyways. Miss Fancy Cola saved her ult for next fight, or next round, as did your Junkrat.
0-2. Switching sides.
Well, if we're going to talk about the positives, I like how you went to go get the pick onto Reaper. You knew they were back there. You and the Orisa went together. I like that. Instead of just ignoring them, you bungled the play a little bit of aim mishap, a little bit of again, he's farming your Orisa, and at this elo, when he gets something in his head, that's probably his game plan to the end of the line. So once he starts farming Orisa, I would get closer and like try to shotgun him right in the chest or head to help out with more meaningful damage. If you're not going to land a rivet gun shot to his head, she needs some help because he's life stealing off of Orisa. He's using it like a health pack. Also, a little bit of audio cue there. I know you were in the middle of a fight, but Diva Bomb's pretty loud and it was right there. So a little bit of try to pay attention to that. Excuse me. All right, I like this swap. You swapped off of Torb onto Hanzo for the attack. I like this. You definitely have a good read here on what compositionally to play. I like it a lot. So Hanzo's great on this first point. Better, I think, than Torb on attack. Don't tell Dab that. Good for picks. Good for medium range. Your tank has gone to a Zarya Ball, so you're not going to have a lot of support here. And of course, Jendella's on his infamous Junkrat. Alright, so walking in to see here, we've got a team sort of bunkered up here with the Mei. Now, you're in luck that this Mei never actually uses her wall to isolate anybody. We'll see if she changes that. Reaper's coming from spawn. We're missing one person, right? Where's Zenyatta? Oh, there's Zenyatta. My bad, of course. Why didn't I look over here? Way up in spawn. I assume this is some sort of like rite of passage in bronze games, is that one player must always fight to the death in the enemy spawn to kick the thing off. As this man comes down for the 1v1 with you. Unfortunately, he does get the better. And your team appears to have no awareness that that just happened. Alright. Alright. And he just walks out cool as... Okay, he doesn't make it out. Alright. He almost made it out, but he doesn't. At the same time, ball is touching. Alright, Diamond Dog is touching the point, so that's good. It splits up aggro a little bit. And now Sar is going to live. Okay. Well, you're almost back. At least you guys made it through the choke. That's a good start. And you can hold here now. Okay. Kirkitten decided their time was up. Alright, I like this placement. This is a good spot to be for you. You have to be a little bit aware of what can kill you when you're up here. So this Diva can fly up and obliterate you if she wants to. Reaper can teleport up. Mei can use her wall to boost herself up. I highly doubt Mei will at any point in this game register that as an idea of an action that she can do, but it's something that she can do. So you're looking really to get a support pick here, like on that Mercy. Yeah, so I'd say, okay, there, you swap to the Mercy. I would say going for an Orisa with Fortify and healers up first is likely a fool's errand. Okay, back to the Orisa. Well, now you got her. Nice Storm Arrow. Looks like a couple of those maybe hit the head. And you got her while Mercy was rezzing, so well-timed. Nice. Now you're on the point here. 1v1ing this Mercy. Nice shots. Big shots. Okay. Okay, you're popping off. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the wall climb lunge to get out. Alright, well you do walk back in and take one shot and that immediately kills you. I perhaps would have... well, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, a health pack would have been nice. You were at like 1 HP there. But you did pop off there pretty hard. That was a nice play. That's a Hanzo special. Nice. Yep. Nice accuracy, good placement on where you started, where you ended, how you escaped the Reaper. Again, you sort of walked right back into die, but I like how you escaped there. Sort of tag team with Diamond Dog. So now we have 2 consecutive 1v1s going on at a time. We have the Battle of the Tanks and Mei versus Zarya. I don't know if we'll ever see a full 6v6 fight. Diamond Dog falls. This is not surprising. But I think this Mei should be dead here. Yes. She's dead. Okay, she flubs her wall and now it's just Diva. But Orisa, okay, the reinforcements are there. Mercy goes straight for the res. And Miss Fancycola panics and throws a wall in the face, but okay. Alright, nice. And you use the wall. Well, this wall is getting used. Alright, where are you? Okay, you've taken back your high ground. I like this. It's good placement. You have a good angle into that little side room here. So you did just see, hopefully, this Mei walk down here at 1 HP. So always looking for low targets. You probably should have just dropped and tried to hit her with any arrow. Okay. I like with the idea with the Dragon Strike. It was a little bit of what a lot of Hanzos have, which is where you sort of placed it where they were at that moment and not where they ended up. You sort of got to, when you press triangle with Hanzo, you think, where are they going to be in 2 seconds or whatever? And especially considering they're hearing the noise. You have to factor in the fact that they're going to hear the... Okay, this is bronze, so maybe you don't have to factor it in. But they're going to hear you charge up your ult, and that will immediately change how they play. So you have to factor, like, will they back up once they hear the dragons? I have to put it even farther back. Or will they commit? And here you were a little late. You know, like they were pushing in on your team. It should have obviously gone a few feet, like over here, not this there. But I like the idea behind it. So you're probably just dead here. Nope, you're going to get a nice headshot. Your use of wall climb and lunge to evade damage here is superb. Your Hanzo so far is looking very good. Alright, so yep, alright. We'll take that as a win. As apparently you have stirred so much fear into the mind of that Diva that she just threw her bomb at you. Okay, and so we've reached the point where everyone's just going to start pressing triangle. It is a... Oh. What happened? Did I miss something? No. I think I went forward. Yep. It is a 2v6, right? So, okay, they have a Junkrat in the flank. Of course. Why would this Junkrat be anywhere else but behind them shooting like this? Of course. At this point, the red team should feel no need to start pressing all these triangles, but they do. So, and again, it's not Squeaky Catsar if she's not walling off her own team. I think her own team spends more time trying to go walk around her walls. This person is very clearly just pressing the wall button because, again, it's something they can do. She countered her own Blizzard by walling off this. She walled off her own Blizzard. I just don't understand. Actively sabotaging your own play is a caliber of ineptitude so egregious it has to be fake. Like, she has to be trying to do that. There's no way, like, you don't have to not. There's no way she purposely just walled off her own Blizzard, right? Maybe this is like someone who's like trying to get like D rank or something. I don't understand. All right, well, 1v1's happening on this side room. Your Junkrat is on the flank, and he died. So, unlucky. All right, so you got a minute and 18 seconds left. We're in danger of getting staggered till you lose. I would suggest a regroup at this point. Okay, so you got out bongos. At this point, I would definitely not peek the bongos. But it looks like, again, your two teammates here, Cola and Zarya, heard the bongos and thought that there was like a rallying cry for them to walk in. This is the exact worst time to decide to re-engage. But they do. Oh, wait. Let's see this Dragon Strike. I missed this. Okay. Okay, you're fishing for picks, and because you have lunge, it's not a terrible play here. And you do get them low. And they bongo just because they see you. They really don't like you. They see you, and then they are afraid. Like, she just bongoed because she had a visual of just you. So you should be happy about that. Again, peeking here when you're half health against bongos is a terrible idea. You know, if any of these 5 people could aim at you, you'd be dead. And again, at this point, these two, I don't know why they're deciding to walk in. She also just uses her immortality field as like an engage tool when they're both at full health. I don't really understand. But I think you're about to do a really good Dragon Strike here. Yeah, that's very well placed. That's nice. You caught him on a rotation. That's beautiful. You go down, but that's fine because there's a high charge Zarya shooting into her butt. Well, maybe it's not fine. We'll see what Lucio does here. What's Lucio shooting at his own Zarya? Lucio was just shooting at his own Zarya. There's nothing else over here. Where is he looking? There's nothing over here. He swapped a speed boost when his own Zarya is at 1 HP. He's on speed right now. He's amping up speed boost. He swapped to speed and then he amped it up. Okay. We have a big moment. He's registered which team is the enemy team. He realized that these two are the enemy and he started shooting at them. Also, somehow Zarya did not die when his Lucio amped up a speed boost. Oh, big boop. Okay. Where's she going? Where's this Mercy going? Her res just got cancelled. Why did she walk up like that? Junkrat's back. He conked himself straight up into the air. Okay, that conk hit her. Okay. Alright, looks like you won. I'd say you won. That fight was won off of your back. Very nice. Okay, Diamond Dog is emoting on point. Diamond Dog has done nothing all game, but he decides to roll into point and start emoting. Drop the beat. I actually like that beat drop as a way to make sure you guys win this fight. You can't afford to lose this. Alright, you're just spamming. There's not much to talk about what you're doing here. Okay. Maze getting beamed in the butt. Alright, so that was a lot of ults you guys used, but I'm actually not averse to basically any of those. None of them were great, but making sure that you guys win the fight is always the priority, especially when you're in overtime. So, and you saved your grav. Okay. So that was just an absolute fiasco. But the good news is so far you seem considerably better than your team. Like the things that some of your teammates are doing are absolutely egregious, and nothing you're doing is egregious at all. You're playing much smarter than your team. Okay, so you took the high ground. Looks like Oliver Baxter just dipped in for a quick 1v1 before the fight started. Understandable. He's dead. Fancy Cola beamed him in the head. All right, so you're taking high ground. I like this line of play. Again, you've been at this point. The diva has very rarely, it seemed, used her boosters to get to you. It's not actually entirely obvious if this diva knows she has boosters and can fly up there. So normally, I would say this is a bad idea because you just peek and she just like flies and uses her micro missiles and obliterates you. Because you don't have a support that can actually help you right now. You have your Lucio, who we've already established has a very tentative grasp on which team is the enemy team and likes to use speed boost instead. That is a very long arm he has. And then your Miss Fanciola here, Fanciola. Oh, that's a Fanciola is a low ground BAP, so she's not going to be able to help you with heals. So we'll see how this goes. You're going for the Orisa first. I guess, you know, with the reaction time the enemy team has, the healers aren't really like paying attention. And obviously, Orisa is like one of the easiest targets to kill in the game when she doesn't have a shield. So I don't really blame you too much. Like, she eats the Storm Arrow volley to the head and she's dead. So I can't really blame you. Yep. Nice headshot. Okay. Yep, you're playing this great. All right. So you know, you definitely should immediately be cognizant of res, and that didn't appear to be in your mind there. You killed him, and then you moved on to the next. Oh wait, Diva remembered she can fly. This might be bad for you. Here she comes. She realizes she has all these buttons, and you're dead. Okay, so what just happened to you should have happened to you a long time ago, and it should have happened like 3 times already. But that is the first moment this Diva remembered she can fly at you. And now you're going to have to change your playstyle, because once she has learned that, it's likely she will not forget again. But who knows? Again, I would have camped that body for the res. It's obvious she's going to go for res as soon as you get the pick there. Diamond Dog's in there. It's Diamond Dog time, baby. Alright. He's locked in his playstyle. He's going to spin to win. Let's see this bomb. Alright, Lucio. Alright, this Lucio. Alright. I don't think this Lucio is staring at his screen. Something's going on here. This Lucio has literally no clue that this Diva bomb is here. He's hiding. He's hiding behind this thing. But the Diva bomb is right there. Yeah. All right. I think this Lucio may think Diva bombs originate from the baby Diva, because he was hiding from the baby Diva. Wow. That was majestic. Let's check in on Diamond Dog. He's been spinning to win. Alright. I think he's realized it's a lost cause. No, he's going back in. Alright, I'm gonna go fast forward. I think this is just some staggers here. Alright, he's back at it. I'm not quite sure how Diamond Dog thinks he's gonna win with this strategy by himself. Perhaps there's a world in which all 6 of them get booped off for time for him to cap. I don't actually think he's thinking about anything. Alright, there he goes down. So you have Grav Dragon, and that can be a team fight winner. They don't have beat drop, so Kirkitten's been holding on to this grab for, I believe, the entire game. I'm not actually sure if she's grabbed once this attack, and it's been 5 minutes now. So we'll be interested to see if she remembers she had that ability. But if she does, and you can save and you can dragon, it'll be big. Okay, May. All right. We just saw May stand still and pause for 5 seconds. I believe she was probably looking at her controller to find the wall button, and then she found it. May has no cooldowns. You already saw her wall and ice block, so I would have probably pressed the May. She's got nothing else for her, but... Oh, she got another wall. That was fast. Alright. Well, she walled off her own Orisa there, so that was a terrible wall. But then your Junkrat, someone conked her up to fly over the wall. This is really, really feeling like the team that's going to win is the team that's going to help the other team less. Okay, Diamond Dog with the minefield, cancels ult. Mei uses ult when she's at 2 HP and dies. This is a good opportunity. Get a big pick onto the Orisa there. Okay, so now it's pick time. Where's Reaper? Reaper's on your flank. Reaper's next prio here for you, for sure. Reaper walked into a mine. Okay. Diamond Dog took care of that one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Your Zarya saved her grab for the... And then you... Nice. Oh, she Walters... Okay. Alright, well... I like your use of Dragon Strike there to stall, to cut off that line of sight. That's good. Of course, she walled herself off from the point anyways, because she's actually working for the other team. But I like your ult there anyways. Diamond Dog did his first thing all game, where he mined points, killed Mei before she could get her ult off, and then killed someone with the minefield, as I believe Reaper just walked into it. So... Alright, so you only have a minute and 13, they have 240. You don't really have enough time to build a lot of ults here, especially with all the ult charge nerfs. Again, I would stick to Hanzo. Hanzo's pretty good when you have a minute, when you're in these like low time things. You need, A, his ult charge is very quick. B, he's a pick-based hero. He's not a hero based just on his ult. Judging how Kirkitten didn't use that grab for the first 6 minutes, I doubt we're going to see a grab here. No surprise that Diamond Dog is on his signature hamster. But we see a change in coming from the enemy team. We have a Echo from the Mei. I do not have high hopes for this Echo at all. Okay, we see an interesting lack of adaptation as Zenyatta goes straight back for his little perch here. If you'll recall, he ended up dying there and they lost that. Well, I guess they didn't lose that fight, but I think he appeared to be not deterred at all from his first death. The question is, will any of you remember that happened? You heard the volley. He's dropping down. Where did you go? Where are you? Okay, you're up here. Alright. Oh, big. You pick Echo. Baxter's in your back line still. Okay. This Junkrat has recognized something as shooting at him. It took almost all of his HP bar and an entire magazine, or not a magazine, it's not a gun, the entire 20 rounds of Zenyatta to recognize something's behind him. Kirkitten still doesn't know. I think Kirkitten thinks it's her own Zenyatta behind her. She thinks she's getting backed up by Zenyatta. She's actually getting shot in the butt by Zenyatta. She walks in. Alright, there goes Kirkitten. Junkrat misses everybody with that mine. He sees a ghost in this corner and he tries to take care of that first before he goes for any of... There was literally the entire team here. That's actually astounding that he managed to throw the mine in a spot where it wouldn't hit anybody. It's like he was looking for it. All right, he goes down. So it looks like Oliver Baxter's got this strat where he flanks and no one really can pay attention to that. Okay, so you're throwing here, definitely. Your team's all dead, basically. And if the enemy team had any awareness, you'd be dead already. It's amazing how many times you can shoot at these people and they don't register that you're there. I don't know what they think is happening. Okay, yeah, so this is what the D.Va should have done a long time ago. Except for she eats an entire volley of Storm Arrow, she doesn't DM any of it. But yeah, you're dead again. So that's why you can't just do that. Standing up here when most of your team is dead is just you dying to that D.Va. Oh, okay. At this point, we're really looking for that Diamond Dog special here. He's got to roll in and start contributing here. I don't know how Miss Fancyola didn't die there the first time. That's astounding. Okay, there. Now she's down. Here comes Diamond Dog.
10 seconds.
He stands still and shoots. Alright. There goes Diamond Dog. He stood still and shot straight forward until he died.
One cannot survive on strength.
I was joking. It's actually up to your Junkrat. Okay. Well, I would say the big mistake there was you staggered yourself really hard. Your whole team was dead, and the D.Va was behind you. You were so far forward, D.Va was like closer to your own spawn than you were, and you just, like, right, she was like over here with this lamp, and you walked all the way up here, stood up here, and just started like free firing. And that's kind of just throwing. You're just gonna die. And you didn't have enough time for a full regroup, so when there's only 25 seconds left and you're just going to do that, you're going to lose. That was pretty costly.
Ready for battle.
But we know these attacks take a while, so this is very easily a draw. Now you're back on the Torb. Yep, I remember this. The Torb absolutely crushed him.
Coming in 30 seconds.
And okay, so they're back on their initial attack comp with the Sigma. And the D.Va, Squeaky Star is at the Mei. You love to see that. She's going to wall off her own team more often than not. And you have the exact comp you had the first defense. So, let's see. Diamond Dog, are you gonna feed here, buddy? Yep, Diamond Dog's looking for his feed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers
This is only to be expected. Yeah, that is just something else. Alright, well, Diamond Dog down. But Mercy gets hit by an arrow, Junkrat spam and dies. You have Reaper on the flank. Oh, wait a minute. So you're 1v1ing a D.Va here. Let's see. Okay, so D.Va tried to flank by herself. You're 1v1ing her. Looks like you're getting the better of her too. Yep, she's going to have to run away. It's pretty good. Here comes Reaper on the flank. You see him. You're shooting at him. He raced back, but he's going to run into his old nemesis turret. Oh, I guess not. Okay. This is eerily similar to the first round, by the way. Something that marks this as like low elo is that people see it is really beneficial to change up what you do. Not even if it's the different hero, but literally if it means your behavior changes, it makes you less predictable. And we're seeing in this elo, people are like have a memorized thing that they do, like Diamond Dog feeding, Reaper flanking, and then dying on point by himself. People are just doing, and they're not even good things. They're doing it again because it's something they've done before. Okay, well, here comes Mei. It's her turn to try to 1v6. She walls off her own team. I just don't understand why she walled off her own team. You're keeping your turret up. You got the high ground. Nice, nice, nice. It's all looking good. You're about to get flanked by a Torb. Let's see how you respond. Okay, Sigma missed his rock. You had to drop. And there they go. Reaper's back. Now, a lesser man might walk back when they're at 50 HP and their entire team's dead and it's a 1v6. But this is Deadpool V2 we're talking about. And so he knows he can take this if he really tries hard. So he's going to walk right back in. He's going to hit him. He's going to hit the whole team with a little parting shot on his way to this health pack. And then he's going to sadly just make it. Not make it. Rest in peace, Deadpool V2. Okay. Well, you probably could have retaken high ground at some point, but you elected to stay on the low ground, but it's fine. I don't know why does May do this? Okay, alright, here's the real kicker. Alright, Mercy's had enough. This Hardstuck Bronze Mercy has had too many games of Reapers flanking by themselves, trying to 1v6 and dying on cooldown. She's taking matters into her own hands. She takes the high ground. She pulls out the pistol. She's going to take out this turret.
60 seconds remaining.
She's okay. She has decided to not use her pistol full auto. You can very much tell that she's like pressing the trigger, so she's shooting slower. This is in an attempt to lose. Okay, Molten Core. I like this Molten Core as they were grouped up. I like it. All right, Mercy. Now you might be thinking, was Mercy? Okay, here we go. There's a diva there. That's why. Oh, okay. This is a little surprise maneuver from the diva. You thought she was backing away, but she said no. She's gonna jet right back in. And this is apparently broken Diamond Dog's brain. He just saw this and he's now. Okay, yeah. He needed a second to register what's happening. Junkrat. wait. Where's Junkrat? And what is Mercy doing? Why was she just staring at everybody? Alright. Okay, that's not Junkrat's fault.
30 seconds
There's none of you done there. How did they kill Diamond Dog? I don't need to answer that question. We all know how they killed Diamond Dog. Okay, Bong goes in window. Alright, this is last fight territory. Good uses of ults. Here comes Trance. It's a little bit late. And Brigida goes down. Okay. Oop. I accidentally... What did I just do?
ready for
Oh my god, I restarted all the way to the beginning. Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to have to skip back forward. That was last fight. I'm not sure if you win or lose. I'm not sure if it matters. That was last fight, and you didn't have ult. Yeah, so... That was a real treat. In general, I think one of the biggest things to work on is staggering. And that is not just you, but it is
ready for battle.
rampant here in this ELO, is people not having the patience or awareness to just wait until they have a full team to go for an attack. And that is that really costed both teams a lot of time on attack, is people just walking in. And you didn't do it as bad as most of your team, but you did do it yourself too. And when you walk up here by yourself and there's like 5 enemies and you're by yourself and the diva's behind you, and then you die, you just wasted like 20 seconds for your team for no reason. So I would say don't stagger. What else for you? Yeah. I suppose recognize when the aggro is on you or not. Like you played like pretty scared of the Reaper in that first fight back there when the Reaper wasn't even shooting at you. You should have played a little more aggro to make sure that Reaper died. Try to be a little more predictive with your Dragon Strike. You had a couple pretty good ones, but you also had one that was pretty bad too. And don't stagger. Please do not stagger. Do not stagger. I guess awareness is also a thing. Like everybody, like this Zen did the exact same thing twice, where he starts up here and then he like falls and starts shooting. And I mean, you guys don't have a Zenyatta on your team, so when you hear a Zenyatta shooting, I think maybe the issue is a lot of people don't use headsets at this ELO or have sound on at all. Maybe there's like babies crying in the background or a football game on. So maybe the audio is not something I should be expecting people to like use, but audio cues appear to have very little relevance here in this ELO, as like a Zenyatta who's like shooting and you hear the shooting right into your team, like next to you guys, should immediately tip everybody off, but it's not. Overall, like for you, mostly positive. I think you definitely played much better than basically everyone else in this game. You had mostly good ults, good target selection, good accuracy. I liked your Hanzo a lot. I think your Hanzo looked definitely better than bronze or silver there. Like your Hanzo, you had some good accuracy. You had very good. I like your movement. How you used wall climb and lunge to like evade damage was good. Yeah, good all around. All right, well I guess that's it. This was fun. These are fun. I would do another one. So yeah.